Hi, folks. We're at it again with some additional information, including some warnings here. New severe thunderstorm warning includes parts of Vernon Parish and Rapides Parish there for strong wind and maybe a little bit of hail from these storms that are continuing to develop around the outflow boundary. In fact, you can see the outflow boundary right in here, and look and see how the thunderstorm development out ahead of that and behind that is increasing. That outflow boundary is colliding and pushing into a moderately unstable air mass where the temperatures are in the 80s, the dew points in the 70s. So it's a little chilly aloft, and so that leads to what we call instability in the atmosphere. A vertical motion can build big storms or big clouds, which is essentially what a thunderstorm is. It's a cloud that gets big enough to produce lightning. All right, so we've got that going on here across Vernon and Rapides parishes. Let's start in Rapides and see who is included. This does include the Alexandria Pineville metro area. Almost, yep, it includes Colleen area. And Cedar Grove will go almost out toward the Barron, not quite to Buckeye and DeVille and Big Island yet, but it also includes parts of the northern metro area and the Ball Tioga area. If Ball's barely out of that, you're close enough though, because there are storms in the vicinity. And then heading south and west, we go all the way out toward Boyce. We go toward Lena. We also look at, of course, Sharp community headed in toward the Brain Energy Center out around Clinco Lake, and then going south into the Wilder community, Clifton, Choctaw, Gardner, and as far as southwest as Heinston and the Elmer community, Calcasieu, and then going into Vernon Parish, it's LeCamp. We'll go up toward the Hicks community, Simpson. We've got Slagle in this, and heading into Hornbeck and Leesville, Anacoco, going out to Lake Vernon, and New Lino. We'll put that into the mix there as well. And let's go a little bit further to the south and west, down toward Rose Pine, which is actually in the warned area. Burr Ferry, even that far west, and Haddon's in the warning as well. Again, some penny-sized hail is possible with this. Some strong wind, and let's see, what is this little for here? That is a severe thunderstorm until 3:45 for Evangeline Parish. That doesn't look like the only thing. Got to check chat again. I don't think all these warnings are coming out on the thing here. All right, so yeah, that does include portions of Allen, which are marked there, Voiles, Beauregard, and Evangeline Parish, and other portions of Rapides Parish not included in the first warning there. So yeah, that's until 3:45. So we got that straight, and let's get back to our main dish here. So let's outline who is in this particular warning. This is, again, pretty much most of Allen Parish except for the Kinder area and a little bit west there into the little short panhandle. Going in toward eastern Beauregard Parish, that's who's in that. Not too many folk, a lot of rural area there, but it does include the Dry Creek area. Go up to Sugartown as well, maybe near portions of Bundick Lake, so you get that idea. And then heading in toward the Allen Parish area, again, everybody all up and down 165 until you get to Kinder's in that warned area on either side of 165. And then heading into Evangeline Parish. We've got Bayou Chico, we've got Pine Prairie, Turkey Creek, looks like Tate Cove, Ville Platte, Mamu in the warned area, Duralde, and that's about as far south as it goes there. And to Avoyles Parish and northwest St. Landry. This is the far northwest part of St. Landry Parish there, not quite down to the Rosa community and Fulberg. And Avoyles, looks like, yeah, I think everybody in Avoyles is included. So if you're in Avoyles Parish, everybody's included in this warning except maybe the extreme southeastern tip, okay? Maybe 2 or 3 people there. All right, so all of Avoyles Parish basically, and pretty much a good part of Allen and Evangeline parishes, and the remainder of Rapides Parish in the warning. We have the first warning up until 2:45, and then this one until 3:45. So again, strong wind possible with this as the surge continues of wind continues right there. You can see the outflow coming down. We're indicating perhaps up to 60-mile-per-hour winds can be expected in some of these areas. That can cause some tree damage and some power outages, especially since the trees are weak now with all the subsoil moisture that we've got, all the wet ground. So it's going to take less wind to do what it used to do before it got so wet, if that makes sense to you, as well as the drought last year killed a fair number of trees. The pine beetles have gotten in and done their damage, and that just weakens the trees and make it less sturdy when it encounters strong winds. So that's basically what's going on with that. So again, severe thunderstorm warnings across a good part of the area, including several parishes: Vernon, Rapides, far eastern Beauregard, most of Allen, almost all of Evangeline, a small, tiny northwestern speck of St. Landry Parish, and all of Avoyles Parish included in that. So if you're in those areas, stay indoors. Don't travel in these warned areas because it's cooking, developing to the south and east. And of course, stay away from windows if you're indoors.